Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with...
He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's caused a worry or two.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cantona getting this one clear. Caicedo. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Hullet. There's the delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of distributor, ball carrier and link man, and sometimes even track back. But he can do it all. He has an incredible work rate and an insatiable desire for victory.
Rooney will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Grealish. Tchouaméni is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He can get that clear, and he's there to retrieve it. And it's Rooney. Tchouaméni. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Oh, there's a probing ball.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's worked it through. And this is Cruyff. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Van Bouten is there, and he can... Here's a chance! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Cantona. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Best, and it's Tchouaméni. Now it's Rooney. Rooney, plenty to aim at here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Hello everybody.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break. and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Hullet. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Vieira. Albertini is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's Cantona. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, that's rather hopeful. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Caicedo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's beautifully weighted. Caicedo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Now it's Rooney.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is, and there's the shot! Georgie Best! Amazing! A finish right from the top draw! Do not write them off! Back they come! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And they're quick to press. And it's Tonali.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Searching pass he's played there. Now that's well seen too. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Romario.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball.
And the shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's just playing it safe.
And we're done.
And simple.
So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your final thoughts,
Hello,
Jim?
attendees of this
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lobbed in behind.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's worked it through. This might spell take. Shapes to shoot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And claimed it back swiftly. Van Nistelrooy. And a chance! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Bayer Leverkusen have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Spread it left. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's off and running. That's the throw. Bayer Leverkusen trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That has ended up in no man's land. Bernardo Silva.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's Cruyff. Oh, good-looking ball. Plays a sharp little ball here, and that is expertly dealt with. Now, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kukçu.
There will be 1 minute
Searching
at a
pass he's
time.
played there. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
And we come to you now.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Romario. He's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Guardiola tries to clear. And now a sudden chance, he's going for goal! Vieira. Oh, it's a great ball here. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Cruyff. Oh, nice touch. They're urging him. And the shot! Sticks it away! Barcelona are back in business. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want.
Judge, surely! Johan Cruyff, an individual masterpiece! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the comeback is complete! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Cruyff simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Some really good ball movement. Oh, this looks sharp. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super find. Now that's well seen too.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's having a hit!
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Turan. Albertini. And it's Bale. It's... Oh, what a mistake! There's the shot! They've scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
After 86 minutes is...
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Oh, it's come loose. It's a throw-in. Guardiola. Can he get it through?
Has been indicated.
That's a sharp pass. Pass is just off target. And we're done. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Cruyff taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Pullet, undoubtedly the centre of attention today. Another huge landmark reached. It is his 500th game for the team.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game.
Oh, he's been shot at goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Germany finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Mbappe. Rui Costa. It's Rui Costa! It's hit the upright. Ambitious ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to play it through. Oh, super find. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Quarter of an hour played. Nice sequence of passes, this.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nicely weighted ball. Maldini gets it away. Rui Costa. Rui Costa! There's the delivery. Thuram tries to clear. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And Cruyff! It's hit the crossbar. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Romario is offering a wry smile there.
It's Rui Costa. And he's picked out the run. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Zanetti flings in across. Cleared away. Romario always looking for that half a chance. Pullet. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That looks a cracking ball. Taken back almost at once. Cruyff proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Germany clearly didn't help themselves.
Pullet is on his own. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Make sure to watch the screen.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. We're already back up and running after half-time. Big chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's Zanetti. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Can he get on the end of this? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. Loose pass. Great vision. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's quick to get it clear again.
Germany really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rafinha! That was superb goalkeeping!
Rafinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for. So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Number 22, Rafinha.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Number 16, Herman.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution for Germany. Number 6, Raúl. Coming on the field is number 9, Bernardo Silva.
It's a searching pass. That has not gone well. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Germany couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And he plays one through. Rijkaard makes the interception. No way through there.
Two added minutes has been
Bale.
indicated.
And that's it. Barcelona can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very smooth ride.
Hello attendees, this is a